Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today, yet again, we are going to be playing some Bed Wars. So let's get right into that. But before we do, thank you all for helping me reach my goal of 1 whole subscriber. That's right, I got it. I actually got 5 whole subscribers, so it's even better than I could have possibly hoped for. Yeah, so thank you all very much. But now, in all seriousness, my next sub goal is going to be 100. So if you're watching, please consider subscribing to help me reach that goal. And now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's get into the video. All right, guys, as you can see, today we're playing doubles, and I've got some interesting stories for you all. So to start off with, so-called free editing software, absolutely horrible. I do not recommend. No one saw that. I do not recommend that you even consider free editing software because trust me, you will waste a lot of your time and you will develop a very strong hatred for free editing software because free editing software is basically all these companies being like, hey, guess what? We'll let you use our editing software completely for free. How amazing is that? Yeah, it's awesome. The only catch is that then if you want any actually good editing features, you have to buy the program instead. So it's really not worth it at all. Yeah, so if you're considering doing some editing for any video purposes, do not try and settle for free because trust me, it is not going to go well for you. So after I recorded my last video, I recorded it on a Saturday and I was thinking, oh, this is going to be great. I'm just going to get I've already got my free editing software, and then I'm going and I tested editing, so I knew it worked. So then I was like, all right, I was using Filmora, and I was like, all right, this is going to be awesome. Okay, why am I... Anyway, but so I was really excited. I was like, all right, this is going to be great. So I get on, and I was hoping to upload that Sunday because I was like, oh, I already have the video recorded, and it's not going to take me that much time to edit it, and I want to get it out as soon as possible. I'm going to upload it today. But then I spent, a fair amount of time editing it, and when I finally had it all edited and it was completely ready to upload, I was like, it's gonna be great. It's time to upload. Here we go. I hit export. Bam! Massive Filmora watermark covers the entire middle of the screen. Footage is completely unusable. Watermark removers don't do a thing to get rid of this. Even I literally paid $10 for a watermark removing service, and it didn't do anything to get rid of this massive Filmora watermark, absolutely annihilating my amazing footage. So I had to come up with an alternate plan, except for the next couple days I did not come up with an alternate plan. I was just like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna get a free editing software that actually works. I'm gonna find one. Trust me. So I'm looking through all these free editing softwares. I'm like, oh, this one looks great. Oh, it doesn't support my video format. Oh, this one looks great. Oh, it doesn't. They all have problems. And with each one, it's like, yeah, here are our flaws, but you can fix them with just a small payment to us. So I was like, eventually, I figured out that I was going to have to pay one of these companies to use their editing software. I thought that was my teammate. I just walked right into... Anyway, so I decided that since I already had my video completely edited on Filmora, I may as well just buy it, because for a lifetime access to Filmora, it was only $50. What do you... Okay, well, he's gonna get our bed. But, it was only $50. So I was like, oh, all right. It's not what I wanted to see. But so I figured that was a great idea because I basically only had $50. So I was like, okay, well, I mean, I'm going to get a job soon. Speaking of which, I actually got a job today, but I can get into that later. But so I decided that I would just spend the $50 on Filmora, and then I could actually edit and upload my video. Well, I already had it edited. Then I could actually upload it with a massive watermark, just like ruining all of my content. But yeah, so I bought Filmora, and as you probably have noticed, I was able to upload. So it clearly worked, and it actually worked really well once I paid for it. Like, there was no watermark, my video exported perfectly, and I was able to upload just like I wanted. So now everything's actually going pretty good. But anyway, moral of the story, if you were planning on doing any video editing, you are going to have to pay money to get a satisfactory result. So today's daily lesson: money solves your problems. Okay, he's running down. He thinks he can win this fight. He actually might be able to win this fight. No, he's not going to win this fight. I am going to win this fight because I am a PvP legend. Do not take that seriously. There will be many times in this video where I disprove that statement. Okay, I might actually, like, try and get their bed. I want to die in the process. But, like, why not? That's why not. But yeah, so that's one interesting thing that's happened in my life recently. Another interesting thing that has happened in my life recently is, well, so a little backstory. Last week on Labor Day, me and my parents, we had some of our family over just like for dinner. And so we'd all eaten dinner, and we had just had dessert, and we just like made a bunch of food that requires the use of water because we had to like boil it and stuff. And so we had, thank God, because then right after that, my dad went into our kitchen to wash his hands and realized our water had completely like stopped working. And so we kind of like texted our neighbors and we're like, hey, is your guys' water working? And they were all like, no. So we were like, oh, I guess all of our water is just out. And I mean, there had just been a big storm. So we were like, oh, maybe there's some complications with that. But so that's what we were figuring. So we weren't too worried, but then we got a text from one of our neighbors that was like, hey, come down to the bottom of the street. Our water main exploded. And so we get down there, and the road at the bottom of my street was literally rising up like 2 feet off the ground with water just pouring out of it because the water main, as I mentioned, had exploded. And when I say exploded, I don't mean like it broke. Like, it literally exploded. Like, it was pushing the road up. And they they couldn't turn it off because a ton of people need to use that water. So basically, we just stood there for like 20 minutes just watching like the water just progressively get worse and worse, spilling out. And it was like flooding the road. Like, cars were coming by. They had to basically shut down the road because it's not like cars couldn't use it. Like, there was water everywhere. Wonderful. No, but literally, like, water was covering almost the entire road. Like, there was at least an inch of water, even in the middle, and it was mostly running to the sides. But, so it wasn't good because there was a ton of road damage and our water was out. Actually, not for as long as I thought. They managed to get our water back on by, like, 10:30 that night. And I mean, we all thought it was going to take them way longer. But that excitement does not end there because me and some of my neighbors, who, of course, were all, like, down at the bottom of our street watching the water because we were like, oh, my God, this is insane. And we didn't have water, so we all wanted to go figure out why. Right. Well, that went pretty well. Um, so me and my dad and some of our neighbors, we walked like down the street to see how far the water had actually gone, because like we wanted to see how far down it was really running and see how much of a problem it was. So we got pretty far down, and then we were like walking along the sidewalk on the way back to our street, and this truck just came by and splashed us all with like a tidal wave of water that had come out of the water main and that was running down the street. So basically, I was looking at a storm drain because, I mean, kind of just like a random reason, but I was looking at a storm drain because the way the water was coming out of it, I was like, is that storm drain overflowing? And for some reason, I just really wanted to figure out if the storm drain was overflowing or if that just happened to be the way the water was flowing over it. So that's what I was busy doing. And all of a sudden, I just hear my neighbor yell, "Look out!" And I look up, and there's literally like a full wave of water coming right for all of us. And I mean, a couple of them had seen it, so they moved out of the way. I had not seen it. I got completely soaked. Like, it looked like I had just jumped in a pool. My hair was soaked, and I have long hair, so it was even worse than if I'd had short hair. Yeah, my hair was soaked. My clothes were soaked. Like, it was so bad. All right, well, this game has gone wonderfully. It was just terrible. And the guy, like, we were watching him. He clearly did it on purpose because he saw us and basically sped up and moved over to the side of the road. Like, I don't get it. It was so. All right, I just gotta. It was just like I don't know what he was thinking, but it was just so. But anyway, so I mentioned earlier how I got a job today. So funny story behind that. So back in like May, I applied to a couple places, and the first one never even like responded to me. I just never got a response. So I was like, oh, okay, this isn't gonna work out. Like, I'm not getting this job. So I applied to another one, and the guy was like, yeah, I'll hire you. And I was like, oh, great, he's gonna hire me. But unfortunately, I was busy for like most of the summer, or at least the first half of the summer. And so I couldn't work the first half of the summer because I was doing like trips and stuff. So, I mean, that was kind of my fault. But still, like, even after I was available again, he really like wasn't checking his email and wasn't like trying to hire me. So that just like didn't end up working out. But then I applied to another place and they emailed me back too. And the guy was like, yeah, I'd love to hire you. Like, cause we need a lot of workers. Cause, you know, COVID, like all of our workers are gone. We seriously need help. You like come in whatever day it was that he said to come in, and we'll have an interview, and then we'll see when you can start. So I go into the restaurant, and I'm like, hey, is the manager here? Like, the guy who told me to come in, and they were like, oh, no, he's not. And I was like, well, it's the time he said to meet him. And they were all like, well, he didn't mention anything about that. So I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, this guy really just told me to come in and then just wasn't there. But so I was like, oh, maybe that'll work. So I tried to reschedule an appointment, and he just wasn't, like, he didn't email me back. So eventually I was like, all right, this isn't going to work out. So then I've kind of just been, all right, well, thank God that guy missed his jump. Yeah, so I've been jobless for a while, even though I wanted one, like, in the spring, but I just never got one. And so I applied to a couple places the other day. And the first one, I stopped by before school and I dropped off an application. And then that night, the guy like called me and he was like, hey, can you like come in for an interview like after school someday? But I play volleyball after school. So, and the place I didn't actually realize, they close at 5. That's when my volleyball practice ends. So I really couldn't come in for a consultation or like an interview or whatever. But also, even if I got the job, I wouldn't be able to work weekdays. So I'd only have 2 days out of the week where I was even able to work. And like, they need people to work. So 2 weeks probably wasn't going to, or 2 days a week probably wasn't going to cut it. And like, I didn't really want to only work 2 days a week because I want money. So I applied to another place, which is the same place that I had applied to back in May, the place that never responded to me. And I'm guessing what happened is they just didn't get my application when I sent it in May, because I literally submitted an application, and I'm not even kidding, no less than 10 minutes later, they emailed me back like, hey, would you like to come in? Not even for an interview, but like, hey, do you want to come in and work a shift? And if you like it, we'll hire you. And I was like, yeah, that sounds awesome. Because then I get an idea of like what the job is actually about, but also it's like basically, if I like the job, I'm going to get hired, is basically what it was saying. So I was like, yeah, this is great. I'd love to do that. So they were like, all right, so just come in on this day at this time or whatever. Bridge fighting is really bad today. So that was today. So I went there and I worked tonight, and it was great. I really liked it. I'm just working as a dishwasher, but like the other dishwasher was great, and he was like training me and teaching me how to do stuff. And all the cooks were really nice. I got invited to join their fantasy football league, which of course I have done because gotta love fantasy football. Yeah, and they like, it was awesome. So I definitely enjoyed that. So I mean, I haven't like solidified it, but I guess I'm gonna be working there now, which is great because I really like the place, and I go to eat there a lot with my parents, and they have great food. So it'll be fun to work there because the cooks make me dinner when I'm there. So I get the good food for free for working. So like, it's pretty nice. But yeah, so now I have a job. So I can actually have money to do things that I want to do. But yeah, so I have a job now. So that's awesome. However, it does mean I might not be able to record as often. That I took a lot of fall damage because because obviously I have that. And also, I'm going to have to, if I work on weekdays, I'm going to have to do my homework after that. So I'm going to have like no time to do this on the weekdays. But I'm sure I'll make it work. I can just do recording and stuff on the days that I don't have work in place of work. See, it all works out. It all works out, and that's a bed for me, so I'm happy about that. All right, my teammate keeps inviting me to join his party, but I kind of don't want to. Like, no offense to him. I'm sure he's great. But oh, this Aqua guy thinks he can stab me. Oh, he can stab me. Yeah, I'm sure my teammate's great, but I am not in the mood to party someone. So I will not be taking him up on his party requests. What? No. No. Out of here. No. Bad. Very not good. Out of here. Out of my sight. My teammate is in my way. Oh, we have obsidian. Yo. When did that happen? Well, I am a fan of that. You know what? Maybe my teammate is actually a lot smarter than I thought. I'm still not going to party him. But, like, pro move right there. Alright, I gotta kill him before he goes and gets a diamond pick. Which, unfortunately, might not be very easy, because he seems pretty good, and he's also running very fast. So, I'm gonna need some pro gamer skills to pull this off. And there are said pro gamer skills. I don't think he's gonna be threatening our bed from now on. Alright, who's still in the... Oh, it's just the other Aqua guy. Where is the other Aqua guy? There he is! Well, that's just wonderful. And I have no healing. And I'm kind of just here with, all right, you know what? There's 2 of us. There's only 1 of him. It wasn't supposed to be all capitalized. Where even is he? Don't worry, teammate. No, I'm not going to party you. I appreciate the offer, but I'm good. I'm actually not sure if this counts as sticking with him. No. He's definitely going to jump down and try and stab us. No. I've taken so much damage. All right, well, that game did not go well at all. I'm a solo again. You've got to be kidding me. Why? Why is this happening to me? I just want a teammate. Is that too much to ask? Obviously, yes. And that did not go according to plan at all. He's going to get my bed. Yup. And he's probably going to kill me, too. Nope, I killed him, but his teammate is definitely coming. No. I don't enjoy this. Please, no. You don't want to do this. You know you don't want to do this. All right, actually, I can't even block it off. What a 1v2. Okay, I mean, that last guy was just, like, only using his blocks. This clown is using an axe. Now he's dead. He's gonna kill me. No, he's not. He wants the kill. But I don't want him to get the kill. I'm not that good. Eventually, he's gonna kill me. He's actually not rushing me at the moment. Oh, now he is. I want to be in my base for this, so he can't hit me off. Oh, he's going around this time. Very interesting. Are they both here? Oh, they're both here. I'm not a fan of this. Ah, they got me. Well, it was worth a shot. I killed them a lot. All right, guys, this is probably going to be my last game for today. It's getting rather late. I mean, it's not that late. It's like 10:45, but I don't want to have a ton of footage to edit through like last time. Like last time, I had way more footage to edit through than I wanted to. This is not. Oh wait, he fell too. So hopefully I have less to sift through this time. But anyway, I am also very tired because I had a volleyball game today. And we won, which was very good. But we had to get up at, I got up at like 7:30 in the morning because we had to be at my high school by 8 o'clock. And our bus, actually no, by 8:30. Our bus left at 8:45. But so I was up there. I was up like really early for me because I usually sleep in until like 11 on weekends. But I did not get to do that today. So although I did have a great time at my volleyball game and we won and I got to play a fair amount and it was extremely fun, I am very tired from that because on top of the fact that I didn't get enough sleep compared to what I usually get, I was also playing a sport, which is like very physically taxing and takes a lot of energy out of me. So there's that too. And I worked my first shift of my job. So I'm very tired. This recording session compared to the last one, I really haven't been focusing on my gameplay very much. I've been like focusing more on my commentary for some reason. So I really haven't been playing that well this recording. But it's fine because I'm still going to make a video and it's still going to be absolutely amazing. All right, you know what? Why not play one more? Might be a longer video than I wanted it to be, but like, okay, I'm a solo again. Well, this is still going to be my last game because I really should like probably go sleep soon, but because I have to get up at like 7:30 again tomorrow. Okay, this guy's already just coming for me. He wants it. He didn't have enough blocks. How is this gonna go? It could either go really good or it could go really bad. Well, I got one of them. But the other ones probably come from my bed. Did I defend my bed? I don't even remember. I did. All right. Okay, he's not coming at the moment. Hopefully they don't have TNT. Hopefully they're not those kind of players. Okay. I got him. That was pretty close. Actually, hopefully I'm able to get up on the bridge before they get back. I am not going to be able to get back up on the bridge before they get over here. So I'm just going to wait in here for them to jump down. Hopefully this guy doesn't have shears. Does not appear that he had shears. Or if he did, I didn't even give him the chance to take them out. So it's fine. And white is coming too? Bruh. Stop just absolutely destroying me. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for today. Not the greatest gameplay, but I hope that you all enjoyed anyway. And remember, be sure to leave a like and subscribe and help me get to 100 subscribers. Thanks again for the one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.